Hello. So I just went and made the whole video, but the gain on my mic was fully maxed out and I didn't realize it, so the volume sounds terrible. So some of the clips have no volume or super quiet volume. That's because of me having the gain up on my mic. But I'm going to try to only salvage the Leviathan clip and both Leviathan clips, because I don't want to try to find two more Leviathans that I can solo, because that takes forever. But other than that, Brock wanted me to basically do a video like the last one of Sage versus Dino. It's going to be kind of like not as balanced, because Sage is better in Delves and Dino's better in U11, so it's going to be pretty obvious. The Leviathan kill is actually pretty close, it's surprising. But I won't spoil it. If you're curious, I will have timestamps to everything in the description and the comments, I'm sure. Other than that, let's just get back into it. So yeah, so for Sage, before I get into the U11 side of things, here are my stats, just a quick brief overview. I can't mix those words together. Almost 600k magic damage, seems a little low. Decent crit, 28, 26. And then 10, 9, 10, 5, 95. Cannot speak. That's much light. I do not have a C4 ring. I have a C3, but Chill Out is kind of broken, and Dino doesn't really have a good ring, so that should kind of counterbalance it, I suppose. It's not, it's not too fair to, like, have that, but it's whatever. So, in terms of killing, crazy speed, crazy fast, good damage. Chests are like the main annoying thing. It takes forever breaking chests. But otherwise, killing bosses, that's super fast. And then you have to sit here and wait for the chest to break. Alright. My Chill Out is active, so I can proc my second ult and then just go like crazy fast. For this, if I wanted, I could even just pop my L2. It's pretty slow, so I don't really use it much. But it did help break the chest faster, which that's always a plus. Sage is really good. Oh crap. I forgot to swap my stuff back because I was just doing delves. While I'm flying to this dungeon, let me swap back real quick. Bombs and wrong way, that and that. There we go. So I'm gonna try to show just like a few 1 stars and then 2 5 stars for both classes. Just gonna try to keep it kind of brief, while still showing like a fair bit for each class. But Sage is definitely really good. The speed is kind of lacking. When you have Chill Out and your ult active, it's nicer. If it's a laggy world, you're gonna struggle with killing bosses, especially like just with hit registration. It's terrible, but otherwise it's not too big of a deal. Sage is decent, does great damage, especially like earlier on. And in Delves, if you group enemies, the damage is insane. Oh, and I'd never even, well, when I was making the first part of this video, I didn't test Dino and Delves yet, but Sage versus 172, or 178, sorry, is very, very good. So, if you want a class that's, like, good for all-around Delves and farming, I'd go with Sage. Sage can be a little frustrating. You crash a lot in Delves, and then out here you have terrible hit registration half the time. And breaking boxes, another thing. But if you can overlook all of that, Sage is probably the best all-around class. That is crashed. But I'd definitely say Sage or Solarion are like one of the two. Those are the two best like all-around classes. I did not break the box. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna swap back to Dino and go find another 5-star 2 to do. So I'll be right back. Dino side of things, I like to run, instead of Orc, I like to run Star for the double speed, because I don't really need the damage, but to keep it consistent, I'm going to run it because I was running it on Sage. Otherwise, I have a C4 ring, I had a C3 on Sage, and I have the same gems, so I'm running Pyro Disc, Battle Berserk, and then Sunburst. Sunburst is terrible, it's just what I have for my magic set. And yeah. Let's see, Orc, my banner, and then Chrono and Arcane. Same gear. Alright, then for Dino. Dino's just gonna be obviously a whole lot better. I'm even gonna go out of my way to kill all the ranged enemies where I wouldn't do that on Sage. Just because Sage is, I don't know. Sage just isn't as reliable with that. Just because of hit registration, but like look, I can just go like half a second out of my way, kill both those, get 2 more chances at more Stellars. So Dino's definitely the dominator here, which I'm sure no one was expecting it any other way. Between these two classes at least. But I will show 2 5-stars just to give a little bit of like grinding in here, just to like show off how they do. Not necessarily comparing the times to kill the, or like to complete the 5-stars between 2 classes, because every 5-star is different. But just showing like how fast I can clear dungeons and how fast I can get from dungeon to dungeon. But another thing for Dino is that like just not having energy is such a plus, because like if I need to group, I can just jump straight up, group them without having to rely on like any energy whatsoever, which is huge. I'll show what I mean. So like if I'm just in here jumping, they'll all go right to the center below me. Even if it's ranged enemies, if I just jump high, they will all go to the center, like I'll show with this. If I go out of like their range, they'll go directly under me, trying to get their line of sight. Of course I have a full inventory, why wouldn't I? Let me just quickly loot collect a little bit. Sorry, I cannot triangle X because I have a full set of all these gems are max augmented and I don't want to lose any of them. And I don't have room to throw them in my personal chest, sadly. After this 5-star, I'm going to see if I can get into Leviathan. I'm only going to try once. If I go to U10, it's already taken. I'm not going to redo them, but if it's a brand new world, then I will do that and then just wait and get another one for my Sage. But other than that, that's Dino and U11. Super good, super fast. Way better than Sage, I'd say. But Sage is all around just better for delves anyway. And yeah, time for Leviathan. So I'm going to try to do the Dino, redo the Dino one. I'm going to block up the portal, so I'm sorry anyone trying to get in if they do. It's not against you, it's just I'm trying to get solo for testing purposes. But yeah, whoops, messed that up. Go. So for Dino, running everything the same. I just swapped over to Death-defying. Otherwise, the ring effect, I have like the worst ring effect. Oh, my Dino's terrible. So if you swap that, you'll probably be doing better. I don't know, deep wounds might be nice. I think it just makes you do more damage to the enemy, which that would be kind of nice. Otherwise, even having the Tyrannosaurus Rex would be pretty good. Mr. Chomp Chomp. Otherwise, I'm going to try to spam my nets as much as possible, because that's just super good damage. My Dino's in there, do some damage. Then dodges hit, one-shots. And this damage isn't great, it's also not horrible. Like, for Dino, it's not that bad. Dino isn't really what you go for, like, mass damage and destruction, all that, right? Especially not for boss killing. I am trying to manage my flask so I don't run out, because that would be problematic. I could also just run EB, it's not really hitting me, so I don't have to really worry about dying on that front. But yeah. I think this kill is a little bit slower than my first kill earlier, but obviously sound bugged out, so not really bugged out, my fault, but I can't show that one. So at least I have a redo. So it's not horrible. I will go back and look and see how long that was versus how long the Sage one. The Sage one was a lot slower in my first test, but if I'm doing it again, hopefully it has a better shot this time. And yeah, we'll see. So yeah, I'm just gonna go redo it, so I'll wait until I get another one to pop up. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. So I should have a decent chance now. I have to hurry though. Here are my stats. I'm gonna show it briefly. This is what I'm running. Same orc and then all this stuff. EB, same gems. And let's see it. Sage Leviathan damage isn't great, I'm gonna be honest. It's just not there. Sage does not have the boss damage, like, especially for like Solarion. Like, Sage is super good in delves, it's just not great for bosses. This is unfortunate. His first spin attack bugged out, so his second one is probably just gonna insta-kill me, so I have to keep range now. Which is gonna slow down the kill, but it just sucks how buggy Leviathans are in this game. Please do your second spin. Nope, so it is a bugged one. This is gonna be rough, because it can spin at any moment, suck me in, and insta-kill me. It's just how buggy Leviathans are, like I said. Hopefully it doesn't slow down the kill too much. There we go, now I did a second spin. Now it should be set, and I shouldn't get insta-killed, I'd hope. That's usually how it goes from my experience. I'm still gonna keep range, because it's so hard to get solo Leviathan, so I don't want to risk it. And yeah. This kill, nothing too special, pretty slow. It can still kill it at least, you know. At least there's that, but the damage is just so slow. Alright, and it should die here. There we go. So, I don't have to feel bad because someone was running here. Alright, let me just open the chest because why not? Chance at a perma. And nothing. Alright, so now I'm going to get into the delve side of things. I'm sure everyone already knows how this is going to go. Sage is just going to dominate. Dino's going to not do too great. But let's get into it. So before I get into delves, I just want to say my first Dino kill was a minute 32 on a Leviathan. My second was 1 minute 42. And then for Sage, the first one was 1 minute 50, and the second one was 1 minute 33. So a little bit of difference. It would be nice to have like a mass, like a mass set of trials to run it on. I don't know why it keeps going to 123. That is not what I want. So for Sage, I'm just gonna do 178, and then for Dino, I'm probably gonna do 170. I do 182 on Sage, but I can't set my port that high. But Sage can easily handle any depth with ease, basically. Let's see if I can find some good rooms. I'll do this room. I don't like this enemy type, but I don't mind this room. Another good room. I did not mean to open that. Okay. That sucks. If you're wondering why I'm bombing them, it's to keep aggro. So they don't run away. I don't know why those ones are trying to hit me way back there. I despise this enemy type right here, those ones from Dino. Like I say, all are from Dino, aren't they? So that's Sage. 178. The more you group, the more the one shot will happen faster. Like I'll show a clip and have a timestamp for it, but it was when my mic was messing up, so the audio might be terrible or muted. But I grouped a few rooms, I think like 4 rooms, and then just one shot the entire room because I had them in a hole. So holing is just very, very good, especially for monoliths. But in general, just deep floors, it's super good. These have high resistance, like crazy high. I wish my Vac-O-Matic would work. I don't think you can just jump if you want to be grouped even better for a little bit more damage. You're going to run out of your energy though, if you're sitting there too long trying to pop your ult. Let's see, more lizards. What about crabs? Does crabs have a lot? 3, 4. Okay, this floor has some high resistance. It sucks the first time around making the video, I had some actual really good delve floors. Would have been nicer to show those. Alright, now let's see boss. Boss is going to be pretty bad. Like, yeah, Sage just doesn't really have the boss damage is the main issue. But Sage has amazing, like, room clear. I'll show an extra floor. I'll show 2 floors for each unless the Dino just can't handle 170, which I don't know if it will be able to. But I'll show maybe even 3 for Sage, if I can find a good floor where I can group a big room of them. Otherwise I'll just show the clip of me one-shotting, just because Sage is nutty. Right now I'm en route of running out of flash before I kill this thing. That's not good. Yeah, it's kind of sad I have to swap over to this vial. This vial is just when you hit crits, you have a chance at getting a flash back, so this thing can't hit me if I'm jumping, so I can just jump and then get my flash back. Very slowly, but getting any back at all is going to be a time save. So that's the main reason, like right there, there's one back. Other than that, Sage damage just isn't it. This also isn't the best, like, floor. I'm pretty sure they have pretty high darkness, so that might be another reason. If I can get one more flash, so I can just pop my ult and kill it. That could have been bad. I ran out of jumps. Okay, it's not going to give me another flask, whatever. But there we go. Sage vs 178. Let's see what the modifiers were. Call for shadow chickens, no. Reduce darkness, definitely not. I don't know. That seems like terrible damage, especially versus my first run. Like, that was horrible. Hopefully this floor is a little bit better. You could run EB or Death Defying. I like Death Defying just because I don't have to manage my flasks as much. The iPlayer, he liked to run EB just so he could constantly keep his ult up and have that shield. I'm gonna skip this room. I do not like this room. But as I was saying, EB takes a lot more maintenance over this. I'm just going to group these rooms because why not? Show the grouping side of this. This is another annoying enemy. Please just fall off, man. Come on. I don't know if I said it, but the reason I'm bombing is so I keep aggro. Oh, this is another terrible room. And more of this terrible enemy. Okay, this is just not a good room for like grouping. Or floor, sorry. Honestly, on this floor, I'd just kill room by room instead of grouping, especially with these ones. These green ones are terrible. If they see you for half a second come low enough, they're going to sit there winding up their charge for a minute, like right there. Yep. Ah, damn. That's annoying. Hopefully I can find a different enemy type for these next two rooms. More, okay. So, more terribleness. This floor kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll do one more floor after this, because this is just horrible, honestly. This floor in general is just terrible. Did I miss one? I'm really gonna hope not, otherwise I'm gonna have to come back. And pirates, yay. This entire floor is disgusting. Alright. Okay, these things have so much resistance too. Nice. Alright, there we go. So that's me killing 5 rooms all at once. This is a terrible floor to like show it off on. This floor, I would not do that. Since they are just horrible enemy types, it takes so long to group them. Just like look for good rooms, like this is a good room, just group them all, kill it. This is a decent room, terrible enemy. Kind of want to avoid the ranged enemies so they don't kill you. This is a terrible boss too. I might have to kill some of my Solarion. Yeah, this damage is just not it. Alright, I already showed a boss kill, so I'm gonna save the pain and just kill it on my Solarion. Let me just get my abilities real quick. Alright, and now you'll see why Solarion is just a boss killer. I don't even have my R1s yet, and his health is just draining. And right about now he's gonna burn. And his health is just disappearing. So this is why Solarion is my go-to, just because I can do both room clear and boss clear. I'll even show a little bit of me clearing rooms with Solarion after I show the holing method with Sage. Hopefully I get monos for this floor, that'd be really nice. That'd be a great way to show off holing. But I'll have to wait and see. And I do get monos. Great. Any bad things? Nothing. Okay. Nothing I'm worried about. Please don't have only a few enemies on this floor. I want a lot of enemies. Okay, well, this sucks. 2 per room. That's not great. Also show holing. So basically you want to do this. You only want 1 hole, you don't want 2. There we go, that one replace. Which is there's a bug, it replacing one of the 2. It should replace it again, I think. Yeah. So you do that, and then you just pull them into the hole. You can jump out, or you can stay in the hole, either way. But grouping them, putting them right on top of each other just gives you so much more damage. It works better with more enemies. Since it's only 2, it's not going to kill as fast, but like 3 rooms in a hole like that, you're just going to insta-kill everything. But you're going to crash a lot trying to do that. When it's only a couple enemies like this, I don't really hole. Or, I mean, they die pretty quick, so there's not really a reason to hole at 180. It's usually just for hard floors where you start holding as Sage. Or if you need to, you can even just jump above them. A little bit higher so they don't actually hit me. It's hard for you to see, but I am doing damage a lot. There we go. One more mono. Here, why not? Just to show the comparison, I'll show Solarion versus this mono. Oh, this is gonna be against mushrooms. That's not good. I didn't see how many. Hopefully it's not a lot. You can obviously group or hole with Solarion as well. I don't really do it. But here's Solarion's damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. Sage is obviously better if you group them. Sage will insta-kill, whereas Solarion will still take time. And then bosses just do Solarion, honestly. Like, I know this is a comparison between Sage and Dino, but it should probably just be a comparison between Sage and Solarion. Which at some point I might do just because I feel like that'd be a more fair comparison. But in the end, Solarion gonna destroy on bosses, and Sage is just gonna be better at room clear. It's just how it is. But yeah. So that's 180. Pretty quick, pretty easily to get through. I'd do it on challenge delves, but I don't have deep challenge right now. I actually don't have a challenge at all. And yeah. That's majors or not. So Dino now. I guess I'll show Dino here real quick, and then I'm just going straight to like 170. But I'll show him quick, just as like a little comparison between 180 and 181. Oh boy, it's Corners of Cthulhu. I did not even realize. So this is as unfair as it gets. Corners is not fun in the slightest. But who doesn't want to see a sad dino, sad little dino up in Corners? And for anyone that doesn't know what Corners is, it's honestly just not fun. And you'll see why in a minute. I'm going to die a lot. So, let's get in there. It's a collect crystals. Holy, that is a dream come true for this floor. This is Corners, by the way, if anyone's curious. This is why Corners is not fun. I hope you like the sound of me losing every flask I've ever hoped to have in my life. So, this is Dino's damage compared to Sage's. I'll let you decide which one you like more. Get me out of here. Oh hey, even better. So, Corners is fun. I'll grab some crystals. Alright, these, and then let me guess, the last enemy is going to be the Shulkers, which one-shot. There goes another flask. Let's go. Oh, no Shulkers unless they're right here. Here they are, to ruin my day. Alright. Well, I see y'all, I'm dead. For wondering why I'm moving weirdly, it's because if they hit me one time, I die. Okay. Just grab these crystals real quick. So, now I'll show Dino versus boss. I didn't really show him killing enemies because he can't. He literally just can't kill enemies. Actually, I'm not going back in that room. I will die. Alright, let's see it. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest, that's a lot of damage to what I was expecting. Let me dodge that attack. He's constantly throwing nets at his feet. Dodge that. I will give Dino a fair test and go to 170. It won't be fair in terms of like Sage versus Dino, but Dino should not be up in these steps, period. He just shouldn't. I'd say if you're past 180s, you should be Sage or Solarion, really. That's about it. My Dino's not going to kill it, but that's still decent damage compared to what I was expecting. Let me just wait on my abilities and I'll kill it. Let me throw on crit hit. Those are not going to hit him. I don't know why I popped those. Alright, and here's the real damage. So if you're looking for a Delve class, go Sage, don't go Dino. It's a clear winner. I'm sure no one was expecting it any other way. But yeah. So let's go back to Dino and then do 170. Alright, hopefully I get a decent floor. Kill 32, that's not bad. It's already a good one. I love this room. Alright. At least you can jump on Dino. So it lets you group pretty easily. And gives you a decent bit of survivability. There's another great room, it's the same room, but yeah. Okay, my Dinos are just gonna insta-die. No point in throwing them, really. Three red crabs, I'm gonna skip. Just look for these rooms. Oh boy. And I'm jumping, trying to get these pirates in the mix, trying to get them like centered so I can kill them faster. Red crabs, I'm gonna skip again. There's just not enough. Gonna go look for the blue crabs and the other room. That was good. This room. I cannot fall. There we go. Alright, last blue crab. Yep, there we go. Alright, so it's still pretty decent at 170. I wouldn't really say it's fast. Like, I'd definitely bring Solarion or Sage, but that's just my preference. I like to get things done fast, and these classes are just too slow for my liking. But let's see the boss. Boss kill is not bad. Like, it's pretty good for being this deep. That's pretty nice. Okay, I'm not throwing my Dinos. He one-shots them. I don't know if it's worth throwing nets or not. I'm trying to watch his health, and I can't really tell if it's better to just keep shooting him and throwing nets or just keep shooting. Oh, and by the way, I'm letting him hit me so that I drain flasks and don't have to waste the time to sit here and actually pop them. But yeah. So that's not bad. That was a pretty quick kill. But otherwise, in the end, it really depends on which one you want to play as always, but Dino's going to dominate in farming, and Sage is going to dominate in delves. That's just how it's going to be pretty much forever. Unless they change something big. But, yeah. If y'all have any suggestions or ideas you want me to create, let me know. Any questions, hit me up. And that's all from me, so see y'all later. Peace.